Hey YouTube fam, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to show you some Funko Pops I just got from Funko. Now behind me are some of the Funkos I'm working on trying to build that horror collection. But recently I discovered on their website they had some New York Comic Con exclusives. And instead of going, I opened them all up. I have them boxed right here. There's not that many. But instead of, you know what, let's just take a look at them. These are, I believe, all four of these. One's double. I'll get into that when we get there. But this is the 2025 Fall Convention Limited Edition. So, and this is from Funko exclusive. Is it the New York Comic Con? I don't know. I'll double check that, guys. But hey, for the most part, I know they are from that Fall Convention, which I believe was in New York City. It is because I see the Statue of Liberty. Okay. So, the theme's typically been horror. But if I see some unique pieces that I'm like, oh, you know what? It's different, right? And that's what I saw when I saw Ghost Freak here. It's from Ben on Cartoon Network. Only reason I bought this one is just because I thought it looked a little different, okay? Some of these I don't actually collect, but I think there was a certain element of, you know, that fits the theme. Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. And, you know, Indo 02, original Terminator, if you know anything about the Indo, T-800, absolutely stunning. He's just this straight up skeleton that's like metal, you know what I mean? And it's a really cool piece, and I really like the eye appeal on this one. For me, that's what's important, is if I see something and I'm like, you know what, exclusive, that's cool, but hey, do I like the way it looks? And even this guy, I don't know anything about him, but he's just kind of different. So we bought a few pops there, and then there's one that's not horror at all related. I'm going to save my favorite for the last one. But this is from your 2025 Fall Convention, guys. Same thing, New York Comic Con. Funko recently released these, and I just thought, you know what? Superman movie's out, I haven't seen it. But Brainiac's always been kind of a unique, you know, character. The purplish pink eyes, it popped. It was drawn to me, you know. It did stick out. I was like, you know what, that's kind of different. So I grabbed that one too. I'm not buying a lot of Funko Pops these days. Typically I look for deals and sales. If you guys are into the hunt, you can see my page. I post a lot of content related to that where I'm out and about looking for deals. Normally $5 my entry. These I paid like $15 because they were basically web exclusives, especially this one. This is my favorite of the bunch. Probably the most gruesome Funko Pop I have ever seen. And there's this character called It, and it is stunning. When you look at figures today, there's a lot of more PG related stuff, but this one checks those marks. Head, blood, clown, drinking the blood. It just does it for me, and this is going to find a great spot in the horror collection behind me. And you know, I've got some Pennywise Funko exclusive there. There's probably some other stuff in here, and in my horror room I probably have a few. But you know what? It's fun. It's a hobby. And when you get something you really like, it checks the boxes. This is the one out of the whole group where I was like, okay. And shout out to my brother-in-law, Eric. He's got one waiting for him too. All right, so there is one more piece, and it's also related to the horror theme. I'm going to make a quick video for you guys today. You can check out some more of my content. Just go ahead and hit those playlists. Guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button. It's free. And this is the last one here because I'm not showing doubles of the It I got. But this was fun because I do collect Beetlejuice. You know, Beetlejuice is always one of those things where if it's something I don't own, it's always nice to own it. And this is the Inferno. There's a larger version of the Funko with this that I may look into getting. But this will sit in the Beetlejuice collection as well. But, you know, it's fun. And when you can add pieces like here behind me, and I've done a video on most of these, but I'm going to be adding more of the horror Funko theme. And I'm going to start looking into maybe some grails and pieces that I really have nostalgia for. The characters, the Silence of the Lambs. I saw Buffalo Bill. I'm going to look to get that one. But for me, that's what it's about. Like this Hannibal Lecter here, where he puts on the cop's skin on his face. It's so iconic. I've got some more Hannibal. It's probably one of my favorite characters. But you know what? It's just things like that where you recognize it and you remember the movie and the scene, and it takes you back, and you're like, there's a reason I like that. You know, The Shining. It's another one for me. It's the season. It's horror. It's that time of year where you really get into stuff, and if not, you should go revisit some of your old classics. I would highly recommend it. I try giving some new movies a watch. The Black Phone 2, I am looking forward to that. I did see the one recently, the first one, and I was hooked. I'm like, I'm ready for 2. So, but you know, that's what it's about, guys. It's just finding things that you like and putting it away because it's a sense of, I enjoy that, right? Not everything is going to be treated like an alternative investment where you buy something because you think it's going to go up in price. I have plenty of things I do like that as well. But these today were, I'd say 80% of them were primarily because I like the way they look. But anyways, quick little update for you guys. That's everything in the box. I do have some NECA blind boxes coming, so stay tuned for that. Hey, hit the subscribe button, tap the bell if you want to be notified when my next video comes. And I'll see you on the next one. Be safe out there.